at this photo. This is a Bloody Mary from Crystal Lake Rib House, and they reportedly have the world's largest Bloody Mary garnish. Sounds like a competition to me. In just a few days, this photo got over 3 million views on social media. This is sure to make you hungry, and here to tell us more about it is David Facconi, the owner of Crystal Lake Rib House, and Dimitri Metropolis, the social media director. Thanks for joining us today.
Our pleasure.
Okay.
Our pleasure.
And Tammy's here too.
Yeah,
Don't injure yourself.
Before we even start, he told me that this is like half made, that they have a whole chicken, a whole slabs, more fruit, but they didn't get everything on here.
Technical difficulties before we came in.
So
how many calories are in one of these?
Who's counting?
Oh yeah, not many at all. I wouldn't be concerned with that in the least.
I was going to say,
there's nothing you have to worry about.
When we think of Bloody Mary garnishes, I think a lot of us think of, like, in the South, they were really going crazy with them. So this has become a trend. Tell us how you guys decided to get involved, and you must be having so much fun with this.
Dimitri will tell you how it started.
So we came up with the skew-dats. You know, we went to one of these monster Bloody Mary bars, and when we were eating it, we called it Bloody Mary Jenga. Every time we were trying to take something off one of these skewers, something was falling off on the bar that we couldn't eat. So it hit us pretty instantly. We wanted to come up with something that would make it easier for the bar owners and the consumers to eat it with no mess, no stress. And then we presented it to Beam Centauri, Ken Ruff. They loved it, and we've been rolling with it ever since.
So you've invented this little thing here?
We invented that, and that's called the
Sylvia,
skew-dats.
did you see that one? It's got your picture on it.
You guys have gotten super creative because they have these little pics in here with our pictures and with Fox 32. Yeah, we can turn that around, right? Okay, so let's talk about what you have in here. Let's start with this one. Okay, tell me about some of the
This is the regular Queen Mary. So once we saw this, we loved it. Now we have a stable Bloody Mary. We used to make these, as every restaurant did, on a Sunday, a special thing, and it was like putting a puzzle together. This solved the problem. Once we got this, at the Rib House, we love that big, over-the-top visual impact when that plate of food comes in front of you. The pork sandwich is this big. So we wanted to do the same thing with the Bloody Mary, and I think we achieved that here. But now we took it a step further.
Yes, you did.
And I called William. I said, William, you know, we could really do about a 3-foot Bloody Mary on this. We started checking records, and we found out the largest Bloody Mary is a swimming pool full of Bloody Mary mix. But there's no record in the Guinness Book of World Records for the garnish. So this is not officially. It's Sunday we'll make the actual one. This is the largest garnish in the Bloody Mary.
Well, how much Bloody Mary is in?
There's a quart there.
A quart?
A quart and about a pint of vodka, and we're drinking it right after this segment.
I was going to say,
happy Saturday.
Is that for one person right there?
Well, here's what happens. Usually, on Sunday, there's parties of 8 and 10. They'll order 2 or 3, and then everybody else gets a Queen Mary. And then, depending on the season, it could be a Hail Mary, it could be the Dirty Mary, the Lazy Mary, the Proud Mary, whatever it is.
But no food, I would imagine, because this is it. This is your meal.
Well, not really. Believe it or not, you know, you're sitting there for 2 or 3 hours. It's kind of like a brunch thing. So this is the initial, and we give everybody rubber gloves, and they start taking off the food and this and that, and then they order their brunch items.
Tell people what you have on here.
So there's, technically there should be on here a full slab, a whole chicken, all the normal things you see here, smoked sausage, a slider, hot wings, bacon and egg, the olives, the normal ham, salami that you would see on any Bloody Mary, your typical garnish, the celery.
Onion rings, the cheese.
Exactly. So it just keeps going and going and going. We went from wood to steel, so we think we can go another couple stories high now. So it's not going to stop growing.
Hey, Sylvia, don't you want to know what the most unusual thing is that they've had on here? What is the most unusual thing?
We've done some pretty crazy stuff on our Instagram too. You can check that out at Skewer This. We've done sushi. We have done all the cheeseburgers, everything you're seeing here. I mean, the possibilities are endless.
Okay, I love it. And you have donuts over here, right? A bit of a Danish. You've got the chicken.
Muffins.
Oh my gosh, look at this. So what is the reaction from people? Because really, I think when you go out to eat and you're spending all this money, don't injure yourself, first of all. That you know, presentation is a big part. Well, this is ridiculously fun. So what kind of reaction have you been getting from people?
Yeah, and I think that's one of the biggest things too. It creates this parade walk. So not only are you getting this buzz when someone orders this and it's getting walked to the table, you're catching everybody's eye right away. Yeah, so that's one of the greatest things. And what's the first thing I'm going to do when I see this? It gets to my table, I'm taking a picture of it, I'm posting it, I'm sharing it with everybody, and everyone knows right where to get it because we're great enough at putting the logo right there for everyone to see.
How smart are they? Okay.
I have to ask you this though, because I know, you know, it's fun and it's great, but what does it set you back to get something like this? This is like a meal or two.
Great question. Great question. $14.95.
That's very reasonable.
I'll give you
for
one
all
guess on this.
I'm going to say $49.95.
$39.95.
Really?
But if you want, we can charge you. Right.
Wow.
Well, it's really a novelty. If we actually went with the how much is on here, it would be more than that. And I think that kind of takes away from the fun.
And
Exactly.
the drink. That's amazing.
Okay.
Yep, absolutely.
You guys are too much fun. Thanks so much for bringing it in.
Our pleasure.
Thank
Good
you for
luck on
having us.
breaking the records over and over and over.
again.
We'll bring back the next one.